In this video, I'll be explaining on why your frames are dipping really low and how to fix that. So Christmas is just around the corner. As you can see, there's new updates, Fortnite stuff all over the place. There's 2 new free skins, and then there's a lot of stuff in the game, and you wonder, well, how does such a small console handle all this game? Well, sometimes it doesn't. Your frames may just be dipping down into those low 30s, those low 50s, and it even may drop into the teens or single digits if your PC cannot handle that or console is having a rough time. So in this video, I'll be explaining how to fix those problems, some good settings for your game, either console or PC, specifically the PC players, because I have a PC but I am very familiar with console, so I will be able to help you go through those problems as well. And yeah, so heading right over into the settings tab, we have all of these different display options, graphic options, your graphic quality, advanced graphics, and all that. To start off here, the one that I know a lot of people say to do is to keep it on full screen. You want to keep it on full screen. It gives you all the performance in that one screen instead of like giving you performance to able to play like half window. So like when you would click this, it would go like smaller, and then you're taking some of that performance away from the rest of your screen. I think that's what it is. Resolution here, you want to keep this kind of at 1080 because it's good. Frame rate limit, this is a very important tab, slider here, not slider but dashes that you need to take into consideration. If your monitor is capped at 75 Hertz, you keep it at 120 because the step down is 60, and if you're at 60 frames, you can't use those 15 extra frames of your monitor and you will notice the 15 frames. If your monitor is only 30, keep it at 60, and then you just always want to keep it above. So if your monitor is a 120, 144, and so on all the way down the line. These high settings I would recommend keeping at. If you have a 240, keep it at 240 because then you might get really hard stutters along with 360. Brightness, all these settings, these really don't matter a whole lot. Graphics quality, this is probably the most important section. So never auto set. I would recommend never doing that because it's just going to put everything at max and it's just going to bottleneck your computer. Your computer is not going to want to work. For the quality preset, you can do custom, which will be yours, but then you can go down to epic, high, medium, low, and it puts everything at kind of the same bar. If you keep it at low, it will bring your 3D resolution down, so I keep that at 100. This, putting everything on low here, is going to give you a lot of frames. So from other people I've heard, textures, you want to keep your textures higher because putting your textures higher is going to give you more frames because somehow it takes more power from your CPU, and it doesn't have as much stress on your graphics card and more on your processor. I'm not sure how that works, but I heard that from a few people to keep that at. If you have a really good card chip, put it at epic, but mine's more mid-range, so I'm going to put it at high. Advanced graphics here, VSync off, don't turn it on. Whatever VSync is, it like stabilizes it, but it doesn't do a good job. So when you turn it on, it really doesn't help. Motion blur, I always keep that off. Show FPS, keep it on. And then this is the most commonly known rendering mode. So headed right on over into creative to test out your frame rate. I have here loaded in just a simple island here, just a blank world, the grass, and as you can see with all the low settings, the grass here is looking pretty nice. You got some nice grass, but then you look over there and it's pretty boring. So with the frame rate, if you put it on unlimited, you will see that we are capping out, let's say like 270, 275-ish, in like the 300 range. So we can build just fine, and it's just looking smooth. It's pretty smooth here. I hope I was able to help someone and improve their gameplay, their performance wise, their frames. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content.